Being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard. Oh,
just a terrific performance there of the Canadian national anthem by Linda Lynn. A special start to this evening, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. And for the Raptors, Barnes is down low with Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And celebrating New Year's Eve with a little basketball. Grant, what better way to do it, huh?
I agree. Basketball, New Year's Eve, get a chance to play, hopefully get a win, and then you can have a little minor celebration afterwards.
Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
Using that length to attack inside, Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop. And you look at Siakam's makeup. Long, skilled, a flexible athlete. He's a poster boy for the modern-day forward.
And the first one at the line is good. And for all he does, Siakam was recently rewarded with a contract for the max, Smitty.
Let me tell you the numbers, B.A. 4 years, $130 million. But he's worth it. He does it at both ends, on the board, and he's a good teammate.
Here's the Cobra. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Barnes over Williams. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside, Brown. Out left to the wing. Here's the Cobra. Shot clock at 6. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Williams against Siakam. Here's the Cobra. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Up top, Barnes. Trent finds Van Vliet. Siakam, left side. Over Williams. Siakam, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Driving to the basket. Trent against Williams. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. No good. A bit long that time. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Van Vliet. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Barnes. And again, Toronto no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Brown can't hit. Toronto trailing. 3 on 3. The kick out to Van Vliet. Got it.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 6. To the right side. Back to Williams. Outside Tatum. Pass to the Cobra. Siakam with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's the Cobra. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Left side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Van Vliet misses.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Barnes.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's the Cobra, started by Van Vliet. Shots good by the Cobra.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Barnes against Williams. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. Boston with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's the Cobra. 11 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. He just could not put it together in that loss to New York. Trent with room to shoot. Boston with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams. Birch down low. Working on Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here is Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Birch. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Second shot opportunity. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Here's the Cobra. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. He's got 14.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam right side. Back to Van Vliet. Now here's Trent. Birch up top. The open shot by Van Vliet. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Van Vliet's got 6.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Changes here for the Raptors. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward slots. Goran Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Boston's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Williams from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Williams. Here's the Cobra. Williams passes to Williams. Down low. Here's the Cobra. Soft touch off the glass. 16 points for him.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there it is for him.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Now Dragic. He's got 6. To the middle. Six to shoot. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Five to shoot. Will it go? Good. Dragic has got 8 points.
He's letting someone else be the catalyst Goran Dragic has been working on his catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Williams. Here's the Cobra. Lets it go from deep. Achua with the rebound.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Barnes, it's good.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Here's the Cobra. 16 points for him. Outside, Brown. For 3. That shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Dragic against Schroeder. And Williams punches it home.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
For Toronto, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Barnes against Brown. Now here's Barnes, guarded closely. Rebound Boston.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Brown. Here's the Cobra, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone that averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 18. Schroeder passes to Brown. Siakam with the defensive effort. For Toronto, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Dragic outside. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Schroeder, and Barnes with a basket. The assist from Dragic. Barnes has got 8 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
13 fouls.
The first one falls.
For the Celtics, number 20. At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And here's Siakam for 3. Sinks the tray. 7 points in the game.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone, needs to keep taking and making threes.
Here's the Cobra. Kick out to Brown. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Raptors ball.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, down by 12. Dragic outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know what? We look back at Goran Dragic's career. He's always produced, BA, good efficiency from early in his career.
First one falls for him. And with Dragic, you forget how long he's been in the league.
You're so right. Didn't become a starter until his 4th year in the NBA, but he quickly showed his value in the starting lineup and has never had a problem finding steady minutes since then.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Trent. Pass to Brown. Here's Williams. That one doesn't drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Trent. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Trent's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brown finds Williams. Out to the right wing. The Cobra. Boston again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dragic passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
It was a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Trent. Pass to Schroeder. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
We talk about Schroeder's toughness. Just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
Dragic outside. Barnes with it. Defended by Brown. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Siakam. Schroeder against Trent. Pass to Dragic. Inside. Here's Achua. And a foul call. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto going with almost an entire new. The clock runs out and we are headed to halftime. Celtics out in front, up 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They looked firmly in control in the second, carving out a healthy 11-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, making what the defense gets, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Boston has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's the Cobra in at the point. Now here's Brown. To the inside. Here's the Cobra. Left side Williams. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
Man, good
foul.
whistle there.
First team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Scotty
And he
Barnes
drops the first.
taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's the Cobra. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Pure from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Back to Brown. Count the basket. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Barnes goes in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Robert Williams picks up 1.
Second team
Man,
foul.
he made sure to get his money's worth on that
At the
foul.
line for Toronto.
The first free throw is good.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barnes. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Brown. Trent with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Van Vliet. It's Barnes on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby finds Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Here's the Cobra. 22 points for him. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for Boston. Number 20. Shooting 1.
Toronto's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. It's Barnes on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Scotty Barnes.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown with it. Van Vliet covering. And a nice finish on the layup. Brown's got 8 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the basket is good. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Siakam, no good.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's the Cobra. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Left side Barnes. Over Williams. Barnes, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Tatum with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Count that bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Left side Barnes. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Celtics have gone 6 for 9 in the half. The Cobra can't hit.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Boston calls timeout.
And he's coming off a breakout season. Fred VanVleet is now at times a #1 scoring option. His improvement year to year has been something to watch.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Williams. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From going undrafted to signing an $85 million contract. VanVleet has not taken his foot off the gas, Smitty.
Tremendous work ethic, BA. Always focused. He has range now, and you love watching him use his body and skill to convert at the rim.
4 on the clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Tipped away. Pass to Siakam. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Tatum. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Barnes, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Schroeder against VanVleet. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Here's the Cobra. Back to Tatum. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Toronto's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Anunoby passes to Siakam. To the paint. Barnes against Tatum. Barnes, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for their entire team.
And the Raptors with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Barnes. And Dragic has subbed in for Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Tatum.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
They get it back. Another shot. Pass to the Cobra. To the wing on the left. Schroeder with it. Van Vliet covering. Goes up again. And Schroeder lays it in. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Van Vliet outside. Schroeder against Dragic. To stop the drought. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smart up top, defended by Dragic. Right side Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. With the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Toronto calls time here.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
And the Celtics making a change here.
Checking in for the Celtics.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Siakam against Tatum. Pass to Trent. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Banked it in off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward slots. And it's Achua in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's the Cobra. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And the jam by Brown.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
So both teams changing it up here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's the Cobra. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Flynn. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Down low. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Siakam. Schroeder with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Here's the Cobra. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Flynn on the attack. Tries yet again. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And that one drops for him. Tatum's got 21 points in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Defended by Brown. Pass to Achua. Here's Watanabe. Over Tatum. And the Raptors miss again. Boston on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Mikhailuk's checked in for Toronto.
Raptors. Sviatoslav Mikhailuk.
Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Brown. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half. The Raptors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Stripped away. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, deflected. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Williams over to help. Here's Flynn. They get the rebound. And another shot. Achua can't hit. And it's the Celtics ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs a miss. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And that one's good.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Here's the Cobra. And without the crowds to start last season, easier to hear some of the trash talk. Smitty, when you played, did you occasionally resort to a little smack talking yourself?
No, BA, I didn't call it trash talking. I call it just talking. Get yourself pumped up for the game and trying to get into your opponent's head. I would have loved to be able to do it without fans in the gym.
And Boston has possession. The Raptors making their last shot. Tatum passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua defending. Pass to Williams. Here's the Cobra. Second chance shot. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Flynn. Here's Mikhailuk. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Celtics have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Pass to Brown. Here's the Cobra. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by Boston. Here's Flynn driving inside, and he banks in the layup. Flynn's gotten 4 this quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Inside, hangs in the air. Shot's good by the Cobra. 33 points for him.
What makes Cantor special? He's a center by trade, but his offensive game is so diverse. A solid passer.
Defended by Brown. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Outside Tatum. From the stripe. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Flynn. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, BA. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
Here's Flynn. The Celtics making their last shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
Pass to the Cobra. The 3 is up. Achua with a rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Flynn. Here's Watanabe. To the left side wing. Here's Flynn. No good from outside.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
There's a minute 26 left in the game. Shot's good by the Cobra.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Offensive rebound. Fernando misses. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Oh, a 2-handed power slam. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra. To the paint. And book it, Fernando.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Boston on offense. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's the Cobra. Outside, Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Now I've been jumping and swinging.